Hey, welcome back. We're heading back into Taylor Swift's Lover House. I have done 5 rooms so far. I'm smashing this out now. We're going to have this finished in no time at all, she says, until she suddenly gets distracted by like a butterfly and goes, oh, another custom project. Let's do that. But no, we are working on the red room today. So this one is room number 6. We are really close now though, guys. This is awesome. All right, so first up, for each of these rooms, I have made an Eras Tour outfit for this particular set. So we did the yellow room last time, so I'm just grabbing out my Fearless Taylor because I'm going to need her head. That sounds ominous. Okay, so we're using this iconic look for our mini doll today. The t-shirt with graphic on it, like the graphic keeps changing depending on how Taylor's feeling on the day. And she's got the black hot pants and the black hat. Iconic look. All right, so I have made this. I've made this version with the Who's Taylor Swift Anyway, y'all. And she's got her comfy shoes on, comfy shoe option, nice. And she's got her black sequiny, sparkly hot pants. And for her shirt, I've popped the text on with a water transfer decal paper. I'll do a tutorial at some stage on how to do all the things that I'm doing. It's too complex to do on a video at the moment, but I'll do like just an overview of all of this stuff one day in the future. I promise, because I'm learning lots and lots of things, making all of these different outfits. It looks a little bit Harry High Pants because we can't do that out of the, like the hanging out t-shirt look, so she looks like she's got them tucked in real hard, but it's fine. It's absolutely fine. It works fine. And for her hat, this hairpiece was perfect. This was one that came in the, like a Friends line first in, I think, the Main Street set when Stephanie was wearing it. Anyway, hat with hair combo, perfect. It was a pink, like a magenta pink hat. I just painted it black, nice and simple. And I left her hair alone because it was already blonde. She doesn't have a fringe, but I'm ignoring that. It absolutely looks fine. Now, we've got her album. I've printed it out. We've got Taylor's version, obviously. Printed out. We're going to be putting this on the wall of the red room because that's what I'm doing. Each time we get a new album cover, when we get the Taylor's version, I'm adding them to the walls. There is a perfect spot in this too where there's a picture on the wall, so we're going to take that picture out and pop the album in. It's going to be so good. Okay, I didn't finish here with the outfit though, because when she takes the t-shirt off, she actually has this ombre sparkle jumpsuit underneath. So I've painted a top to go with this to turn this into yet another outfit. This is the first time I've done 2 outfits for one era. Or for one set. Yeah, one era. No, that's right, they're eras. So she's now got her ombre sparkles, and I have managed to avoid the glitter coming off absolutely everywhere. It's still coming off a little bit. So I sealed it with a gloss acrylic. So it's helping hold the glitter on, which is really nice. Still coming off a bit, but anyway. Okay, let's swap her back over to the t-shirt hot pants combo because it's just so incredibly iconic. Pop her hat back on, hat and hair. Oh my goodness, I just said it wasn't coming off. It's still coming off bits, but it's not coming off everywhere. Right, okay. The outfit's ready. Let's get the room ready. So this is what it looks like. I took screenshots from the music video. Really hard to get the corners, like the side of this, but there were a couple of different options. I'm just going with, I know she has a New Year's Eve party in there as well, but I'm just going with a more intimate, quiet version of the room, like we see in this shot here. Can you have an intimate, quiet? Yes, I can. All right, so we need our flooring. We need the windows at the back. Really stumped me. So I have a few different options. I'm going to show you all of my thought processes I went through. So the windows, they go up like this high. We need like 1 brick on the top, but we actually don't have windows that are kind of this right size in Lego. So I tried this one, which is smaller, but it needs another brick on top. I've decided to go with this door frame size. We've got a couple of different choices. I've spilled paint on this. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to remove that. If they were out on my table while I was painting, that was very bad of me. So yeah, window options were just a little bit tricky for me because they're really pretty in the actual video and they're kind of opaque, but they're also detailed, and neither of these are quite right, but I do have 2 of each. So I'm going to put these ones in initially, and then at the end when we finish the build, I'll swap them out for the other ones and we can see which ones look better. Now they're actually too close down to the ground, but I'm hopeful that we're going to actually be able to just cover the base of these up, make it look as though they go like further up, because we're going to be putting a nice big settee in front of it, a chaise lounge in front of it. Okay, for the back, we've got dark red going about a third of the way up the wall. It's like paneling, wainscoting, which just creates a decorative element for the bottom part of the wall. I've put these little indented pieces in because they just, they create that, hopefully they give that idea of the decorative elements. The red, I really, really wanted to create the wallpaper from this look, which is kind of like a red, blacky, mottly, velvety look, but I didn't have like the right sort of washi tape for it. So I may add it in the future. For now, I'm just going to keep it as it is. Trust me, there's going to be enough busyness in the rest of the room anyway. Okay, so these windows are actually only supposed to start like a bit further up the wall. So I'm going to try and cover that with the chaise longue in front of it. But first up, we need to put in our carpeting because we're going to be putting furnituring in on top of the carpeting. Furnituring. I did put washi tape on some of these little carpeting pieces, and they're kind of a bit like... they look mismatched and all over the shop here. It's actually intentional because it's the carpet with a bit of patterning just in the middle, which is weird. It's not even a rug. But anyway, so we're not going to see this. The furniture's going to be over most of it, but it's just going to give a little bit of detailing to the flooring once we've popped furniture on it. Now, in either corner at the back are some really nice stand lights, up lights, and they are kind of the focal point of this whole thing because they are bright. They're little bright lights in the back of a very dark room. So let's make them nice and gorgeous. So we've got a gold rod. To make that kind of uppy shape, I've added a see-through bit on the bottom. For some reason, it just kind of adds to the shape rather than just having one disc on it. Don't ask me why, it just does. I tried 2 white discs, didn't work. So much better just with a see-through one and a white disc. It's some sort of like optical illusion. I don't know. I just don't know. And I love the chrome gold for the bottom. It just is so luxury. It's gorgeous. Okay, so they go on either side at the back. Already looks like a gorgeous room. Now we need our chaise longue. So actually a fainting couch. So it's for reclining on elegantly. So it needs to be flat on one end and just has cushions on the other end. So we're going to use this really, really cute piece as our cushioning for the holding our plate bits together, basically. And then we have got cushioning on one side up over here on the left. And so we're making that red, but actually there's actually a pink cushion here as well. So I'm adding a corally pink one with a little bit of gold detailing on it. Once again, washi tape, fantastic stuff. I love it. And smoothing out the front. I wish I had a little like a rainbow arch bit, but not a rainbow and red to go around the corner. But for now, I'm just smoothing it with the pieces that I have. On the bottom, popping on little gold studs for feet. This one here is actually going to attach to the stud I have waiting here for it at the back. So that is where it is. Yeah, it's actually connecting on. It doesn't quite cover in front of the windows as much as I'd like, but it'll do. It does fine. This little side table, gold side table with a black topper, and on it, no idea what's on it, some sort of glassware. So I'm going to use this gold ring. So hard to tell what was in this room. A gold ring with a see-through stud on the top makes it look a bit like it's a vase or a fancy cup or something, just a little bit gorgeous on the side. Isn't that pretty? It's so pretty. Okay, should we do no, let's do this side before we start putting the furniture in the middle, because otherwise we're not going to be able to see what we're doing. Now there's a fireplace here on the front, so we're going to designate that space for it, but over here, it's basically just our wainscoting, really enjoying saying that word, our paneling, and then we've got our red going all the way up. But let's work on the fireplace now. The fireplace it's kind of a dark reddy black color. I'm going with our dark red too. And I've already built a fireplace for the green room. This one's a different design. This one is like, that one was more ornate. This one's more modern. It has a rounded top. So I've used a wheel arch for that, which works really, really nicely. I was really lucky that I had one in this color. The top is black. We've got little sticky out bits on the top, and then it just smooths over. There is nothing sitting on the top of that fireplace when everything's been cleaned up after the New Year's Eve party. On the side, there's actually a spot for some spare wood, so I'll pop it on this little gold table too, little gold stand. And then I think that is pretty much it for this side. So we're going to keep building the wall up, and then we have got a place for a picture on top, sitting above the fireplace. So this is where we're going to put the album cover. I had a bit of trouble saying that. Album cover. I feel as though it should sit a bit higher up now. I feel as though it's a little bit too high. For now, I can leave it there, but I would have to change my bricks up a bit. Maybe use a different, I don't know. I'll leave it there for now. Stop thinking about other ways to do things. No. Okay, let's put the chairs in. So the chairs are these really low profile, mid-century modern style chairs. They are red velvet. They've got like low rounded cushioning. So I've made this like little red blubbly bit, yeah, for the back. and these little red sides, very uppy. This is as low profile as I could make it and as small as I could make them. And I really wanted them small to be able to fit in this space because there's not a lot of room to actually fit stuff into. The other chair has got a yellow cushion on it, so I was very excited to put a yellow one on. If I had those rounded pieces like the little loaf of breads in yellow, I don't know what they're properly called, that would have also been a really cute cushion on here, but I didn't, so I had to use what I have. So this one is going to go, actually let's do the table first. The table's actually black and I did not have a black one of these. I should have one, but I couldn't find it. So instead I'm using gold because it fits in with the rest. I don't think it matters. So it's actually a black glass table with some, I think, kind of reflected gold roundy, yeah, like cylindery legs, but yeah, I've mixed this up to work with what I have, but it still works with the theme. It still looks really nice and it still looks like the room, and that's what matters. Sometimes you just have to use the pieces you have. Okay, all right, so I need to draw breath at some stage, but it's not going to happen anytime soon because we're not finished. So over on this side, we have got a door, which is luckily in the right color. It's not a full enclosed panel, but that's fine. It looks fine with everything else there. On this side, there's actually a drinks like a little drinks cart or a little drinks table. So I'm just putting an idea of that in this corner. So we're using these gold taps to create the legs because they make a really nice wire looking leg. Got a black wine bottle and a margarita glass. Yeah, so margarita glass. So we're going to pop this over in the corner. And then when we build the wall up behind it, we're going to have a problem because if you have flat bricks, that margarita glass does not sit flatly up against like it's going to get pushed forwards. So we need to make a little recess in the wall, and I didn't have the right colors for this, so I just used a black bracket piece, which works fine with the rest of the color scheme. And then you can't actually, there's no studs on the top, so you can't connect bricks to it. So the bricks are going to be connected to the bricks above, and then they just sit on the top. It's really nice. It's very, very tidy. Okay, let's put this chair back in. I can't quite figure out where I want to attach it. Like with a little jumper stud down the bottom, you can put it in all sorts of different spots. I think that's good. I really like how that's nestled in nice and closely to the coffee table. All right, this is really such a lovely looking room. Now we've just got to put our bits on the top, which are going to allow us to attach the next room on the top. Oh my goodness, we're so close to putting this together. And it does have a very, very distinctive lamp. Now we're going to use this bucket piece in gold to make that angled, like, what do you call it? Rectangular arch kind of thing. Rectangular arch? I don't know what I'm saying. If I had a see-through middle piece with those 4 studs going around on either side, it would have been so much better. And like a see-through clips too, instead of you just use black. It's fine. It works nicely. It's a little bit darker than I want it to look, but it's fine. So this is going to actually attach to the pink floor above with this little notch here. So I'll show you how this will happen because we'll put the whole thing together when we've got all of the rooms built. It's going to be so exciting. We're getting close. So this is going to attach hopefully centered, but in the meantime, just so that we remember it's here, the purple room had this same kind of thing. It has a lamp that we're going to be attaching into the roof of the floor above, which is this room. Oh my goodness, it's all starting to come together. But for now, we're just going to use this little attachment here so we can see what it's going to look like falling off in the middle of the room. No, floating in the middle of the room. There we go, angled just nicely. I feel as though it's such a cumbersome lamp. I wanted it to look so much more delicate, but I just couldn't do it with the pieces I had. Anyway, it's such a gorgeous looking room. I wonder if it would look better if I added a wallpapery kind of element to those red bricks behind. And I could also, like, we could set this up for New Year's Eve too. I could have like a little pennant of, nah, it gets too untidy. Let's just leave it nice and tidy as it is. I like this. Oh, I was going to check out what the other windows look like. So we'll pop these ones out, put these ones in, which are just, I mean, no, I just don't think they're detailed enough. The opaqueness is there, but the detail isn't there. I think I just don't. Let me know in the comments your thoughts, whether you prefer these ones, the opaque ones, or whether you prefer the ones that I've chosen, which I think it has to be these ones. Unless there's something else that I can create. I mean, these ones look nice, but they don't look like the windows in the actual music video, and that irks me so much. Oh my gosh, though, we are done. We're done with the red room. Are we heading straight up to the attic for reputation next, or are we gonna do those little interim rooms with like the twirly circular staircase? Because we're gonna have outfits for them too, for folklore and evermore, and we've got the front entryway to do, and yeah, then the attic sits on the top. Oh my gosh, though, we are close now. Make sure you subscribe, click the notification bell so that you don't miss anything when they come up, and let me know where you think we should head next. I'm really curious to see what we should be working on. Oh, all of it. Yeah, okay, all right. I'll see you again soon. Bye.